For the people that know what I'm talking about, we have research that can back up what we're talking about when we get into the scholarly phase. So don't just think that this is some new skinhead group out here. Just pumping some shit, gonna get a little Jimmy up in here and sacrifice him and, cut his balls off and with candles and all. We're not talking about that. We're talking about advanced science here. You understand where I'm coming from? So this is what we're talking about here. So that's what we're gonna deal with tonight. You just have never studied it because the fear. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. So if somebody put a fear in you, don't go to the dark side. They'll let you know. And I know the cracker. He said, well, let me check it out. Have they tapped into this yet? No, they ain't tapped. Well, don't worry about it. Let's go back in here and keep business as usual. So you come back with some new shit. Well, have they really found out what the real deal is? No, they ain't found it yet. Let's go back. So now we're going to deal with that particular side, that particular realm that is usually feared. Like I said, what we're hitting on today is dead on the money. This is dead on the money. We got these crackers by the balls now, and we can deal with them. It's some things that we had a bunch of scholars and all putting the keys, but there's one little key that everybody was missing, and I'm the only one that ever you can go into this. It's going to be the only one you're going to ever see ever tackle this, because I'm the only authority on this, and that's the powers of the dark side. And I'm talking about, and so we got it dead on the money, because I'm going to tell you the answer to what the white boys is dealing with as far as the, okay, so, like I said, you can trade up and all, as long as you got a seat, sister, I'll make sure you get a seat, because you done slipped a nigga a couple of dollars before, so. Shit. Damn that. Any tap dancing shit. You the Yezza boss in here. But anyway, this is the powers of the dark side, but in order to do it, you got to be advanced. Because we're talking about deprogramming yourself from the Judeo-Christian right and wrong thing. We talk about energy here. We're not talking about right and wrong and moralism. We're talking about energy. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to have to deprogram yourself. You're going to have to ask your spirit, is this on point? Is it right? But after I go, I'm going to treat this severely today. We're going to treat this exhaustively and also thoroughly to the point where it can be very clear. Then in question and answer, if you still thinking you're going to hell, then we can treat it again. But you must face the dark side to get out of this shit. Even Star Wars, they say you must face Vader. Must face Vader. You see what I'm saying and all. And I just gave Heru the copy of the trilogy. Did you ever get you? Yeah. So you must face Vader, but the key was they always switch it and turn it around in the movies. And the key to the movies, they always try to save the world. It's not about saving the world. It's about destroying the world. That's the key. So they program your mind. It's about destroying the world. So they give you all the science, but then they try to save the world. And saving the world, we know, is oppression 101 on Monday morning for our ass. Some other cracker can cry to Palm Springs and enjoy this world. But you is ass whipping as usual. So we don't need to save no motherfucking world. We need to get it on. Because as far as the state of black people, let's face it, we finished on this physical. We ain't gonna do shit. You see what I'm saying? So let's just burn down the building and start new. But it's got to be that type of destructive mentality and that type of hate. But they never teach you to that shit. Because they got that cracker, they new guru, Lord Maitreya. What's your boy name? No, I'm gonna tell you, Deepak Chopra is the man. He's talking about love, love, love. You gotta watch that. We are a loving people, right? So if you are a loving people, it makes sense to hate. Why? Because you hate injustice. You hate dishonesty. You hate destruction. You hate hypocrisy. So love is a contradiction in terms. You just got to back it up. You got to understand the way the cracker is doing this. And love. What the fuck is that? Love what? Injustice? Tyrannical imperialism? You see? So you don't have to worry about love because your nature is that of love. Now, if his nature is that of destruction, and he needed to do the love, you looking at somebody else's damn material, not you. You supposed to hate. That purifies. Because you are not hating on the rim. First of all, we're not talking about the masses of people out here. You hate a nigga down the street because he got a new Cadillac. We're talking to conscious people. You understand what I'm saying? And right now, if you're not feeling frustrated and mad, not at just white people, just as niggas begging you for goddamn quarters. This shit gotta stop. Or bum on every damn corner now. I can't do nothing for your motherfucking ass, man. Nothing. Why? Because like I told you, I hung out with the homeless. Homeless got food stacked up to the ceiling. Right. Tofu and stuff. I filled my refrigerator up when we went, because I had a boy that was homeless. We used to take him by the shelter. He said, come on in and get some of this new baked bread. The crackers pile it all up in there. You see? So these brothers out here is straight up professionals. Making about 2 or 3 a week. You see what I'm saying? Very key that you understand that. So we don't just talk about that. We just talk about if you don't hate your life right now, as far as what's going on, not unless you put the amnesia or what you call the anesthesia, well, everything is beautiful. God is good. How the fuck is God good? Okay, so okay. You saying that's some deep shit. That nigga that done gone crazy. Well, how the hell is God good? What are you talking about? It depends on your perspective. Even Einstein told you the theory of relativity. It's just relative to your situation. Well, he woke you up this morning. To wake up every morning is not necessarily a blessing. You see what I'm saying? That's only because you was taught that death was bad. Africans always say it's a good day to die, as well as the Native Americans. So they knew something.